And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome into Faith, South Dakota here at the Faith Community Center, where we have reached technically championship Thursday, even though both teams not play each other. But it's the semifinals of Region 8B, as we have two games on the docket for tonight. First off, we have the 2 and 3 seeds in the region. The number 3 seed Lemmon Cowgirls. They will come into the game and they will take on the Hardin County Lady Ranchers for the fourth time this season, as these two teams have met already three times this season, with Hardin County holding a 2-1 record so far in those contests. Anyways, it's another broadcast of KDSJ Local Sports, as we are all the way up north of our listening area, up in Faith, South Dakota, where we have the Region 8B semifinals. Winner of this game, they will move on to the SoDak 16. Well, they will meet with a team probably over to the east side in the Class B, and take on another team over there at a neutral site. But in order to get to that contest, need to take care of business tonight, as two teams have, again, played each other multiple times, Hardin County and Lemmon. The Lady Ranchers come into the contest with a 26-8 record, and Lemmon comes into this contest 15-12. These teams met at this same juncture last season, where the Cowgirls, they pulled out a victorious win and moved on to the SoDak 16, and it was the Ranchers going home empty-handed. Anyway, a year later, both teams meeting in the same scenario, and we'll see which one prevails. Again, the fourth time these two teams have met one another, with Hardin County holding on to a 2-1 lead in the season. We'll see if that will hold true, as you are listening to our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to first serve. Jake's Collision Repair, the Black Hills home team for collision repairs at 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, and off of exit 32 Junction Avenue in Sturgis. As Clayton Davis here with you, with KDSJ-TV and KDSJ Radio, 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also streaming online at KDSJ980.com. Our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, the official sports medicine provider to several high schools in the Black Hills and Northeast Wyoming. Again, we're up here at the top of the bleachers here on, I think, the home side, as up here in the corner of the gym right now, as both teams are just coming out to the floor. And we're getting ready to light this candle and get this Region 8B semifinal match underway. As again, it's our Laying the Foundation segment by Heiserling Concrete. On the docket next, we will hear from head volleyball coach for the Hardin County Lady Ranchers, Tammy Baruha, as I was able to sit down and talk to her earlier today and get a better insight into this contest. Anyways, Laying the Foundation by Heiserling Concrete up next as we return after this 2-minute timeout live on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV.
Built their reputation by offering the highest quality, guaranteed repairs in the area. Satisfied customers return again and again for everything from collision repair to custom paint, glass and windshield, and the best hail repair in the region. They're preferred by most insurance companies and work with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair of Spearfish and Sturgis. Give them a Google today for the best repair on your vehicle, guaranteed.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic, Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base sports nutrition program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
Just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for
Repair pregame show. Time to lay the foundation to this matchup, brought to you by Heinzerling Concrete. I am now joined by Hardin County head volleyball coach Tammy Bruja. And Coach Bruja, thanks for joining us.
Oh, it's great to visit with you today.
So, looking at this matchup, what has the team done so well this season to be in this position with a chance to go to the SoDak 16 tonight?
One thing that we do well is we have served aggressively in our matches, and I think that sets us up to be able to get the ball back easier and be able to put it away. So if we serve aggressive, it puts us in a good state for the next few points.
Last season, you guys lost to this Lemmon Cowgirls squad to end your season. And we're right back here in the finals of Class Region B against these same Lemmon Cowgirls. So what is different this season to think they'll give you guys the edge this time?
I don't know. We've played them 3 times this year, and each match has been tough. It's been 26-24, 25-23. So I expect it to be a great match tonight on both sides of the court.
Just speaking on that, again, this will be the 4th match you guys have played against a Lemmon this season. Currently with a 2-1 record, to my understanding. But what is the challenge with playing a team you're so familiar with at this point in the season?
You kind of get complacent sometimes, I think. Our challenge is going to have to be make sure that we stay in the game and we're ready and alert the whole match.
As head coach Tammy Bruja joins us with our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to first serve. What injuries do you guys have on the injury report for this game?
Actually, we just got everybody back and we're pretty healthy, so we don't have any injuries to report.
Talk about your team offensively. Of course, everything runs through the Padden girls, Camry and Braden Padden. Talk about the impact they have had on your volleyball team this season.
They've had a big impact coming out of the middle. They both play middle blocker. They really put up a solid block for us. And they also run in transition offensively for us, leading us in kills.
What do you have to prepare for versus Lemmon tonight?
We have to prepare just making sure that we do the little things, that we are alert and ready to play, and that we are scrappy, that we just get out and play hard for every point and make sure that we are being aggressive on the defensive end and on the offensive end.
Awesome. Well, that's all I have. Thank you for joining us, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That was Hardin County Lady Ranchers head volleyball coach Tammy Bruja. And we'll continue with our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to first serve with our matchup menu up next.
not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to use the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Let our family care for your family.
As we are back here in Faith, here laying the foundation to this matchup, brought to you by Heiserland Concrete, and give them a call at 210-2320. As we just heard from head volleyball coach for the Hardin County Lady Ranchers, Tammy Bruja, in her 21st season at the helm of Hardin County Volleyball. As again, this is the fourth time this season that the Lemmon Cowgirls and the Hardin County Ranchers will face each other. As looking at some of those previous games, back on the 5th of September, Hardin County won that one 3-1. Before Lemmon in the conference tournament, Lemmon came back with a 2-1 thriller during the conference tournament, and that's when on that same day to final out the placings, it was Hardin County getting back revenge 2-0 in the conference tournament back on the 28th of September. So this is the third time these two teams have played one another, but it's been a while. It's been since the ending of September, so there's been about a month in between the two squads before they played each other. But again, last season, Hardin County Lemmon beat Hardin County in the Region 8B semifinals to go to the SoDak 16, where Lemmon would eventually fall. But two teams know each other very well. It's a rivalry match. You're just hearing from some of the fans here in Faith. Seems like both towns are both very excited for this one. And of course, concluding this broadcast, we'll give you the Jake's Collision Repair countdown to first serve with the second game of of this evening, when the number 1 Faith Lady Longhorns will take on the number 4 Timberlake Lady Panthers. Anyway, before we get to our matchup menu, let's look at a few more things for Hardin County stat-wise, as they've been putting up the numbers so far this season on the court. None better than the Patton girls. Number 10, Camry Patton, the middle blocker, a freshman, 5'9". She leads the team in kills. And also Braden Patton, a sophomore, 5'8". She's also right behind her in the kills department as well. And Macy Went, she was named our superior performer back against the contest versus Newell. She is also up there in kills as well. Meanwhile, serving, none is better than, from the looks of it, number 7, Macy Went, as she's been really good from the service line. And after we heard from head coach Tammy Bruja, being aggressive with her serves is so important, especially in this contest. Both teams are very scrappy and will not let the ball hit the floor very often. And serving will be a good part of this match for both teams here tonight. Meanwhile, leading blocker on the team is number 15, Braden Patton. She's more of the defense to Camry Patton's offense for the Hardin County Lady Ranchers. And then everything runs through their setter, and that is Maya Glines, a sophomore at 5'3", as she leads the team in assists. As we look at Hardin County's schedule, again, 25-8 coming into this contest, hitting in the second seed. As Hardin County 12-4 in the conference. They haven't qualified for a SoDak 16 contest since 2018. And again, this is the third time these two teams have played one another. Lemmon at 10-5 in the conference this season against conference foes. And again, two teams that know each other very well getting ready to do battle here tonight in Faith. Looking at the Lemmon Cowgirls, they are led offensively by Madison Dowen, a middle hitter, a sophomore, as most of her offense and defense runs through the middle hitter in Dowen. 141 total kills on the season, leads the team in 46 blocks, and also her running mate, Sydney Maher, the middle hitter as well, a senior, number 26. She's second in the team in kills and blocks. Gracie Tennant's the libero. She leads the team in digs. Izzy O'Donnell, she is a defensive specialist as well. She will also be all over on the defensive side of the ball. Bryn Odenbaugh from the service line. As we talked about earlier in the pregame show, that the serving is so important in this contest, and Odenbaugh will be a big part of that from the service line for the Lemmon Cowgirls. Looking at Lemmon's schedule, again, they are 10-5 in the conference this season. Fourth time they're seeing Hardin County this season, and two teams that know each other very well, and a lot of close contests and a lot of close sets. So I believe we're in for a good one here with KDSJ Sports and KDSJ-TV. As looking at a deeper dive with the Lemmon Cowgirls, they are coached by Chelsea Reed, her fourth year as the head coach of the Lemmon Cowgirls, and also a celebrity that graduated from Lemmon High, KDSJ's very own Cody Oliver, his alma mater here tonight in Faith. I do want to thank Cody back at the station for running the board and keeping my life on track here with KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV. Again, we're live here in Faith with the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth up here on the top, most left corner here in the home stands for here in Lemmon. Again, 15-12 record for the Cowgirls in the third seed in Region 8B. Two teams, a lot of history, and we'll see which one prevails tonight. Let's go to our matchup menu brought to you by South Dakota Beef Logic. Taking a look at some matchups happening today, as it's the final week of the regular season for Class AA teams. And so Spearfish, we just did them on Tuesday, losing to Rapid City Stevens, still in the 8th spot, as a lot of those teams from the 7 to around 11 seeds are separated by barely a point. And Spearfish sitting in the 8th spot. They are in action tonight in Spearfish for senior night, as they are taking on the Douglas Patriots. Looking at some other games going on in Class AA. Huron, they travel to Brandon Valley. Brandon Valley leapfrogged Spearfish in the rankings after Tuesday. They sit 7th. Number 3, Sioux Falls Jefferson takes on Aberdeen Central, who fell behind Spearfish in the rankings. They sit 9th. Brookings travels to number 1 and unbeaten Harrisburg. Mitchell takes on number 2 O'Gorman. And like stated previously, Douglas takes on Spearfish. Meanwhile, Class B and Class A, they all have regional tournament semifinals here tonight. We start with Class A, Region 8, where number 1 Hill City takes on Rapid City Christian after the Lady Comets had a 5-game thriller with Hot Springs on Tuesday. Also in other action, St. Thomas More, the 2 seed, they are playing Custer. In Region 7B, Kadoka area has been the top team in Class B on this side of the state. They take on Jones County with a spot in the SoDak 16. Bennett County takes on Edgemont. And then in Region 8B, game number 1 tonight between the number 2 seed Harding County Lady Ranchers and the number 3 seed Lemmon Cowgirls. That'll be followed up by number 1 Faith and number 4 Timber Lake. As we look out on the court right now in Harding County, their turn to take up the entire court, as Harding County Ranchers wearing the white jerseys with the white long sleeves, the purple shoulders on the jerseys, purple numerals, black tights. Meanwhile, the Lemmon Cowgirls, blue jerseys, white numerals, black tights. The liberos with opposite colors. Harding County wearing the purple and gold. The libero for Lemmon, that's number 3, Gracie Tennant. She's wearing the white jersey, blue arms, that's kind of cool, and the black tights. Anyways, that's our matchup menu. We're just getting ready to get this first serve underway, and get going with KDSJ volleyball on KDSJ-TV and KDSJ 980 AM 103.5 FM, KDSJ980.com, and our mobile app. Give a few shout-outs because we have a few new friends here with us with KDSJ TV and KDSJ Radio, as we have some Harding County and Faith sponsors making this broadcast possible. Big shout-out to West River Cooperative Telephone Company, Grand Electric, Buffalo Hardware, Buffalo Ranch Supply, Olson Propane, Olson Fuels, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Faith Livestock, and Vilas Pharmacy and Faith, a proud sponsor of tonight's volleyball coverage on KDSJ-TV. Vilas Pharmacy serving Dupree, Faith, Bison, and the entire rural area. We'll have our Dana Dental Arts starting lineups coming up after this 2-minute timeout right here on KDSJ and KDSJ-TV.
Co-op.
We own this ranch.
And we also own an electric co-op.
I own this house along with Electric Co-op.
Grand Electric Cooperative is owned by our members.
I own this barbershop and an electric co-op.
Together, we're partners in keeping our corners of South Dakota vibrant. So go ahead and use your energy to own your day.
Sharing the good news, feeding the world, or connecting you with anyone, anytime you need. That's what we do at West River Cooperative Telephone Company. Over the past 70 years, we've grown and evolved, but our mission has always been the same. We're here to bring you together, no matter the distance.
Today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of ton. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
Drive it on to victory with the Granite Home Team at Granite Automotive. Making all the right moves and scoring points for a better customer experience is a true team effort. From sales to finance, showroom to service, every Granite Home Team member has a role to play and a job to perform to make sure your next buying experience is your best buying experience. Enthusiastically on your side. Drive Granite. Go team. Go Granite. Buick, Nissan, GMC. Rapid City. Click drivegranite.com.
For nearly 50 years, Low Roofing Incorporated has been the trusted name in commercial roofing across western South Dakota and eastern Wyoming. Family owned and operated since 1975, they bring quality craftsmanship and reliable service to every project, big or small. From repairs to new installations, Low Roofing Incorporated covers it all. Protect your business with the experts who care and products that last. Call 1-800-658-4543. Low Roofing Incorporated, building a legacy of trust, one roof at a time.
As we just heard the national anthem right here in Faith, South Dakota, we're just getting ready to go here with the first game of 2 tonight here on KDSJ-TV and KDSJ Radio, as we have the Region 8B semifinals between the Lemmon Cowgirls and the Harding County Ranchers. It's time to do our starting lineups here, brought to you by Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish. From our family to yours, as we look at the starting lineups first for the Lemmon Cowgirls. That'll start to Jordan Cohn, a sophomore setter. Izzy O'Donnell, the sophomore, and wearing number 2. Tammy Maurer, that is the outside hitter. She's a junior. Madison Dowen, the middle hitter, a sophomore, wearing number 11. Bryn Odenbach, setter and also defensive specialist, number 13, a sophomore. And Sydney Maurer, the middle hitter, a senior, wearing number 26. Again, the Lemmon Cowgirls, coached by Chelsea Reed, her 4th year here in the blue and white, as now we go to the starting lineups for the Harding County Ranchers. They start Lainey Cragro, the senior setter at 5'3". Macy Went, our superior performer from the contest versus Newland, outside hitter, a sophomore at 5'8". Maya Glines, the setter, a sophomore, 5'3". Emerald Page, the outside hitter, at 5'6". She's a senior. Camry Patton, the middle blocker, a freshman at 5'9". Also Braden Patton, another middle blocker, a sophomore at 5'8". The liberos for both teams. Number 1, Aspen Vining for Harding County, and number 3, Gracie Tennant, a junior for Lemmon. As that's our Dana Dental Arts starting lineups in Spearfish. From our family to yours, as the serve will go over to, I believe, Lemmon. They'll get this party started. As thank you for joining us here on KDSJ-TV and KDSJ Radio 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also streaming online at KDSJ980.com. And if you're watching it, thank you for joining us here on KDSJ-TV. Anyway, first serve getting ready to roll. Lemmon puts a hand into it, and we're off in action here in Faith. Harding County gets it sent over in 3, and now here comes Lemmon to the outside. Marr just sends it over in 3. Harding County trying to get some setups, offense set up. Macy Went hits it long, and that'll be a point for Lemmon. Again, want to thank some more sponsors, including West River Cooperative Telephone Company and Grand Electric. As Harding County sends it over in 3, trying to get some offense set up. Going to the backside, that is 13, Bryn Odenbaugh, and she hits it long herself, and Harding County gets their first point of the game as well. Some keys for both teams, that is, get this on KDSJ-TV. As for Harding County, needing to be scrappy as a ball bounces off the back wall and gives a point to Lemmon. Harding County needs to be scrappy, aggressive at all times, and get this Lemmon Cowgirl squad on their heels and just do the little things right. If they play their game, they'll be confident for a win. Said head coach Tammy Bruha. Meanwhile, for Lemmon, got to get out early and outwork Harding County, 2 teams that know each other very well. Both teams that are very scrappy. Lemmon wants to play a mistake-free and also get your leading killer going, leading attacker, and that is Dowen for Harding County. For Lemmon. Now a 3-2 score. Harding County to serve. Went gets it dug up in the back row. On the attack now, just a free ball over by Maher. Mears Harding County. Middle, a blocker that time. Making the block, that is Dowen. And on the attack, tying up the ball game. And now on the block that time for Lemmon, that was Maher. Lemmon to serve, dug up that time by Libero. Now here comes Harding County. Great kill that time and a dug up by Lemmon. And now the ball bounces off the rafters, off the ceiling fan. Well, not the ceiling fan, not off the light. And got to play it off of what it goes off of. And that's a point for Harding County. Now back to serve. That's Aspen Vining. Here comes Lemmon. We'll go to the middle this time. O'Donnell will get it over. Now here comes Harding County on the attack, finding the inside near corner. That is number 9 for Harding County. That's Emerald Page, the senior outside hitter. Just sneaks it inside the near corner here with our broadcast booth. As Harding County going from right to left on the radio dial. As the middle blocker that time, Sydney Maher. She hits it long again, and it's now a 6-3 contest in favor of the Lady Ranchers. Aspen Vining to serve. Lemmon on offense. Setter sets it a little too far back. Gets a free ball over to Harding County. Setting up outside. Emerald Page. She finds pay dirt again. And Emerald Page, the senior outside hitter, so far getting it done on the offensive side of the ball. And that is just enough for Coach Reed and Lemmon to call a timeout. Already off to a 7-3 lead. Harding County on top of Lemmon. As we stated before, the fourth time these two teams have played one another, as Harding County holds a 2-1 advantage so far in the season. But this point last year, it was Lemmon beating the Lady Ranchers to punch their ticket to the SoDak 16. As again, looking over some of those keys to the game, Harding County needing to be scrappy, as Lemmon built a lot like Harding County with a lot of good hitters and a lot of speed and athleticism. So needing to match play for play, being very aggressive. See what team gets off balanced first. And meanwhile for Lemmon, got to play mistake-free, get out early, and also get the middle blockers involved. Aspen Vining with a service error. She hits that one long and out of bounds, so that will be a 7-4 lead. And now for Lemmon and Sydney Maher, the senior. We've called her name a few times tonight. She's on to serve. Flat-footed serve, just dies there in front of the net. Now here comes Harding County. A free ball attempt over that time by Padden. Now a tip try for Lemmon. That's dug up by Harding County. Now a tip try for Harding County themselves. And guess who? Number 9, that's Emerald Page again, the senior. Changed her rhythm. Instead of nailing it down, just tips it right over the block, and it finds the ground. Now back to serve. That's Maya Glines, the setter for Harding County. 8-4 lead so far. Dug up by Lemmon. And overpass that time. It's going to be a free ball over to Harding County. Now here comes the middle blocker that time, blocked by Lemmon. Now that time, hitting it out of bounds. That is the other Padden for Harding County. Camry Padden, the freshman, leads the team in kills. She was blocked on the first attempt and then hits it out of bounds. Now here comes Harding County, gets it over in 3. Here comes Lemmon. Sets it to the backside. That is dug up by Harding County. Cone with the attack. Page hits it over, dug up by Lemmon. Middle blocker. That is Dowen. Dowen gets it dug up. Now here comes Harding County. Page hits it out of bounds, and Harding County, after falling behind 7-3, they're starting to crawl their way back out of it. 8-6 ball game. Free ball attempt that time by McCon. As both teams having a hard time trying to get their offense set up. Passing the ball with some difficulty. Now it's just a tip try, and that proves to be successful for Harding County. Alexis McCann, that is, senior, makes it a 9-6 game. 3-point lead. Harding County with the serve. A great serve that time by Harding County, and the Lemmon was out of rhythm from the start. That was from the setter, Lainey Crago. Excuse me, that's Emerald Page. Doing her battle from the service line. 10-6 ball game. Lemmon setting up for Dowen. Dowen tips it off the block and will go out of bounds. Who will they call it on? They'll say they'll give it to Lemmon, as it should, as the ball fell out of bounds off of the block from the Padden girls. Now Jordan Cohn on to serve. Just tips it off the top of the net, and that's an ace. Take a look at that one on our KDSJ Sports replay here on KDSJ-TV. As that ball looked like it was going to go into the net, rolls off the top of the net and falls in bounds. Now Harding County can't get that that hit dig up, and that was that was Madison Dowen on the kill, and now Lemmon just now down by 1. As that serve from Lemmon, Jordan Cohn goes out of bounds. Harding County advances to a 2-point lead. Here comes the superstar freshman on to serve, Camry Padden for Harding County. As Lemmon, they'll set up to the outside. Tip try that time by Lemmon's Odenbach. Now here comes Harding County, blocked by Odenbach. Here's Dowen. She gets blocked as well. And now over to the far side cross-court shot, dug up by Harding County. As both teams going back and forth and battle at the middle blocker spot, won by Dowen. Now, a middle blocker that time for Harding County, Braden Padden. She gets a ball off the block and down off the block of number 13, Bryn Odenbach and Madison Dowen. So now a 12-9 game. Hit outside Odenbach. Dug up that time by Page. As both teams able to dig the ball with great success, and on the tip try, that is Madison Dowen just getting the tip over, and a point for Lemmon. As now we have some substitutions for the Cowgirls into the game as a number 4, Tamia Maher, the outside hitter, junior, as she will hit that one out of bounds. Maher comes in, hits it out of bounds, and now it will be number 5, Lainey Crago, the setter, on to serve. Deep serve by Crago. There comes Maher on the kill. The middle blocker hits that one long and out of bounds. And the Sydney Maher. So both Tamia and Sydney on the floor, both Mahers for Lemmon. Crago with the serve, dug up that time by Lemmon. Now middle blocker Dowen. Dowen gets stuffed and hits it backwards, and they'll call a lift on Dowen. She hit that one right into a wall, put together by Lainey Crago, and also number 7, Macy Wint. Short serve, great job, dug up that time by Sydney Maher. Now hitting it over is Lemmon, setting it up their offense is Harding County. Padden on the serve, dug up. Now it goes to Sydney Maher. She gets dug up by Vining. Now a free ball attempt by Harding County. See if Lemmon can set up the offense. Backside kill, dug up by Harding County. Strong side serve. It goes clear out of bounds, and another hit out of bounds for Harding County. That was Macy Went on the attack, and actually it bounces off the line judge, and will be a point for Lemmon. Our game officials brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. 2 line judges on opposite corners of the gym. We got a man on the stand. We got a ref over there by the table after another hit out of bounds by Lemmon, making it a 16-11 ball game. Service error has been the story here in set 1. O'Donnell has free ball over. Now here comes Harding County. Kill that time by Glines, and Glines finds Patert as that time the libero for Lemmon. Gracie Tennant can't quite get a hold of that kill. Went the serve, and this time it bounces off the libero again for Harding County. For Lemmon, and Harding County now off to an 18-11 lead, and looks like it'll be the second timeout called by Chelsea Reed here in Faith. We'll take a quick timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the conclusion of set number 1 here in Faith.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
As we're back here in Faith, the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard reads 11-18 in favor of the Lady Ranchers. And Macy went with the serve, and that one goes off of Lemmon's number 4, Tamia Maher. And that is another point for Harding County. 2 teams that are so alike in so many ways, like getting their middle blockers involved and super athletic and fast on the defensive side. The one difference between the two has been serving. as a Lemmon. They were able to recover that serve, but just had to free ball it over. And now this time Lemmon gets here clear back to the back row, and Lemmon having a hard time controlling some of these digs. And now we're off to a 9-point lead for Harding County here in set 1. It was 10-9 earlier this match, and ever since that, it's been a 9-point run for Harding County, 9-1 run, and that's a ball that time hit out of bounds by Harding County. Great dig that time by Lainey Crago. Now here comes Lemmon. Hit over to the middle, Izzy O'Donnell. She flat foot hits it over. Now over for Harding County's Lady Crago. Now middle hitter, blocked that time by Patton. Hit to the middle. Here comes Patton. She finds a wall. It's hit back to Harding County, and the ball plays on. Another block that time by Lemmon. As the Lemmon block starting to show up, it's going to be a free ball over from Harding County. Can they get it going? Here's the middle hitter, hits out of bounds. Point Harding County. Izzy O'Donnell playing the middle hitter of that rotation. Able to set up a wall on defense, but couldn't quite get the ball in bounds on offense. And they will actually give the point over to Lemmon. I don't quite understand why. Probably an error of some sort, as now Harding County only up by 7. Lemmon hitting backside. Cone with the hit. Now here comes Harding County. It's off the block, and there is number 9, Emerald Page. She was big in the early goings of this contest, and now she hits through the block. Aspen Vining now to serve the libero. Great dig that time by Maher. Now hit outside. That's a great dig by Harding County. Patton, Emery Patton on the tip. Recovered that time by Lemmon. Sydney Maher free balls it over. Middle hitter for Emery Patton. Patton zooms it right by the libero, and another point for Harding County. The middle starting to get involved for the Lady Ranchers. Aspen Vining on to serve for Harding County, the libero. That time's dug up by Lemmon. Now a short set. Lemmon somehow able to get it over. It was right by the net. Now Page hits it over. Lemmon, two girls run into one another, and this time Sydney Maher finds Paydirt, as that ball looked like to be going out of bounds, but the middle hitter, Sydney Maher, able to just sneak it inside the line for a point. 22-14 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Now Maher will serve. Dug up that time by Vining. Now Page will hit it into the net. So Lemmon not done with this set yet. Excuse me, that was Maya Glines. Hits it into the net. Maher's serve, flat-footed serve, just lofts in the air. And now on the kill, that time that's Patton. Patton hits it off of Maher, and it's out of bounds. Point Harding County. As the freshman Camry Patton, the middle blocker, hits it from the strong side, and now we have a 23-15 ball game. Here's a Lemmon on offense. Just going to be a hit over that time by Cone. And hitting it into the net for Harding County, that is Emerald Page. So late in set number 1, it's hitting errors for Harding County. As now O'Donnell on the serve. I thought it was going to be an ace, but it'll just be a free ball attempt over by Camry Patton. Middle blocker, Dowen. Dowen hits it off the block. The libero Vining able to recover. Now just a tip right behind the block. Good job that time by Maher to recover. Outside, a tip recovered by Lemmon. Outside, that is number 12. As that is Sheely. And now a tip attempt by Harding County finds Paydirt. It is 24-16 set point for the Lady Ranchers. And an action-packed first set. On to serve will be Emerald Page, the senior. She's had a good first set. hits that one long and just falls outside of the service line. And Lemmon lives on. It'll be set point number 2. Jordan Cohn, the sophomore, she'll serve. Lofts that one out of bounds, and that will be a point and match for the Harding County Lady Ranchers. Set 1 in the books. Ranchers take set 1, 25-17. We'll be back with set number 2 after this 1-minute timeout on KDSJ Radio and on KDSJ-TV.
Quality food at a fair price. That's what you expect, and that's what you'll get at the Millstone Family Restaurant in Spearfish. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or to grab a bite to eat before or after the game. Choose from daily specials, and a trip to the fresh soup and salad bar is always a hit. Plus, the Millstone can accommodate larger groups, like buses or your next meeting in their private party room. So, if it's just you and a friend or the whole team, get a great meal at a great price. The Millstone Family Restaurant in Spearfish.
American Colloid, a minerals technologies company, is not only part of the community we live in, they are the community. Bentonite clay, mined right here in our own backyard near Belfouche in Colony, Wyoming, provides a contributing factor to this area's economic success. This unique product has a huge range of uses, from the main component in cat litter to health and beauty products, pharmaceuticals, and more. It's all produced right here in all of our community. American Colloid Company, working together, winning together.
For over 10 years, Allied Construction has been a trusted name in the Black.
As we are back here in Faith for the Region 8B semifinals, and a spot in the SoDak 16 on the line between number 3 Lemmon and number 2 Harding County. As set 1 led by Harding County the entire time. As Harding County went on a 9-1 run at one point in the contest and won set 1 25-17. Take a quick look at our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard before we get rolling in set number 2. Best of 5 here in Faith for these contests. So first 1, 2, 3 wins the game. See if we have any score updates. Not any specific that I see that pertains to us. Actually, Kadoka area up 2-0 on Jones County. And yeah, that's the only score we have, other than a 1-0 lead for Harding County after set number 1. As we're getting ready to roll here in set number 2. Thank you for joining us here on KDSJ-TV. I want to give out some more shout-outs to Granite Automotive, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Pillin Optical, Proline Equipment Rentals, Low Roofing, Phillips 66, Exit 14, and Exit 8. Service there that time by Harding County gives a point to Lemmon. And Lemmon off to a start. Now into the game for Lemmon. That's the 2 Mahers, number 4, Tamia Maher, and Sydney Maher, number 26. Tamia on to serve, and now here comes Harding County. Hit to the outside and not able to dig that one up is a Lemmon. A number 8 on the kill, Maya Glines, gets point number 1 for the Lady Ranchers. Now Macy Wendt, sophomore, she's on to serve. Short serve dug up that time by Maher. Now Dowin in the middle. She hasn't been as big a piece as everyone projected, but she's there on the defensive side of the ball, blocking Braden Patton. And the middle blocker that time, Madison Dowin, on the block, sends it right back to Harding County. They're not able to recover, and that's a big block that time by Lemmon. 2-1 a ball game. Gracie Tennant on to serve. Great serve, bounces right there in front of Harding County. Lemmon starting to get it figured out from the service line. Or will it? Well, did they call Lemmon out of rotation? As one of the officials there on the net was lining up to see if Lemmon was out of rotation. As they're on the serve at the ace, that was number 3, Gracie Tennant. As we're still having a discussion on if they're out of rotation. There was a substitution. Coming out of the game was Kate Sheely. And also exiting the game, I believe, was number 18. Now exiting the game is a Madison Dowen, and they will give the point to Harding County for Lemmon being out of rotation. So what was, at least I thought they did, it's a 1-3 on the scoreboard here in Faith. I believe it should be 2-2 if they took away that point. There we go. 2-2 ball game after that, a minor discussion. And now Aspen Vining, the libero, back to serve for Harding County. Vining, a senior, one of the many seniors here on this Harding County. Actually, one of the many as in like 3 seniors for Harding County. Both teams very young. Only senior-heavy team in this tournament would be the Faith Lady Longhorns. That's set outside was a little far for Owenbach. Now a free ball by Emery Patton. Owenbach again with the tip. Harding County trying to set up the offense. We'll set it outside for Glines, dug up by Lemmon. Now it's just a tip fest here in Lemmon, and tipping it too far out of bounds that time was Izzy O'Donnell, giving Lemmon their first lead of the game. Good serve that time by Vining. Now O'Donnell just pops it over. Page gets it knocked off the top of the net and falls over to Harding County, the Lemmon. Maher hits it back over to Harding County on the kill. Great dig that time by the libero, Gracie Tennant, but overpass on the dig, and it falls out of bounds, making it now a 2-point lead for the Lady Ranchers. Aspen Vining has been serving tough here this stretch of points. Sydney Maher gets it dug up by Vining. Hit outside to Emerald Page. Rolling shot. Gets Lemmon off balance, and they'll hit it over in 3. Now here comes Emmy Patton. She has a rolling shot herself and finds the back row for a point. Excuse me, that's Camry Patton. Here comes Lemmon. Outside Odenbach. She finds a wall, and Lemmon somehow gets it recovered and sends it over in 3. Now here comes Harding County. Page off the block and down. And so far, Emerald Page has been a nightmare for Lemmon offensively. And yeah, looks like head coach Chelsea Reed is not happy, as she will call a timeout. 6-2 ball game. We will keep it right here thanks to more of our sponsors, including Pillin Optical, Powder River Energy, the Millstone Family Restaurant, Butte County Equipment, Auto Doctor, Gold Dust Maverick Steakhouse, Minerals Technology, American Colloid Company. As you can go back on KDSJ-TV from yesterday, we were able to sit down at the Millstone Family Restaurant with our From the Bench podcast, as we were able to sit down with Black Hill State University basketball head coach Ryan Thompson, as his basketball team getting ready to head down to Texas for the West Texas Showdown this tomorrow and Sunday. Tomorrow they take on Texas Tyler at 5 p.m. Sunday they'll take on Sewell Ross State, who just moved up to Division II from the NAIA program, so a new face in the D2 world of basketball, as Black Hill State University basketball on at 5 o'clock tomorrow and at 4 o'clock on Sunday. We're back here after that timeout with Aspen Vining on to serve. Dug up that time by Tennant. Now hit it to the middle. That is Sydney Maher, and she has blocked at the net by number 10, Camry Patton, the freshman, superstar freshman for Harding County. Both Patton girls both play middle blocker and both do their job to perfection for the Lady Ranchers. Serve receive has been a little bit of an interesting journey for Lemmon. They're able to dig that one up. And now the block, courtesy of Lemmon, gets the Lady Cowgirls a point. Coming together on the block, that is number 13, Bryn Odenbach, and also number 2, Izzy O'Donnell. 7-3 ball game. Lemmon hitting outside to Sydney Maher. They're trying to get her going, and she finds Pater. Lands right in front of Aspen Vining for Lemmon. 7-4 ball game. As the momentum kind of switched after an ace from Lemmon was erased off the board after an out of rotation violation on Lemmon, and after a tip over by Owenbach. Set up to the middle to Camry Patton, blocked at the net. I think they'll take that one as a hitting error. And now Lemmon crawling their way back to within 2 at 7-5. And now just finding inbounds that time is Lemmon on a service ace. Take a look at that one again on the KDSJ Sports replay on KDSJ-TV as Bren Odenbach, she was able to just sneak it inside the near line. Another ace that time by Odenbach. It's a tie ball game. Odenbach has found her groove from the service line as it's tie ball game back here in Faith with game number 1 of this contest. As exiting the game for Harding County's Emerald Page. She's been having a hard time with those serves from Odenbach. Patton with a free ball over. They're going to, little communication by Lemmon. Both girls didn't know who was going to head over to, and now here comes Harding County after a great attempt that time by Cone to hit it back over. Here comes Patton. Patton changes her momentum. Tries to go for, went to go for the kill. Lemmon was ready for the block, and in midair she changed over to a tip. Hits it right over the block, and the freshman showing off some moves that a junior and senior would have in their arsenal here in the sport of volleyball, as she leads the team in kills for a reason. And that serve at that time by Harding County's Maya Glines will fall out of bounds, and we're back tied at 8. As head coach Tammy Bruja said that these two teams have played some great matches and some great set this season. Again, the 4th time these two teams have played against one another. This time with the highest stakes of the season, with a chance to go to the SoDak 16. As now Lemmon on offense. They'll get it set up over to Sheely. Kate Sheely hits it over. Now that is Wentz hits it over, and now hitting it into the net from Lemmon. That is number 1, Jordan Cone. Back to a 2-point lead. Great crowd here on hand here in Faith, as both teams. Great fan base here from both squads. I'm sitting on the Lemmon side here with our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Catty cornered from us, that is Harding County, as we have another service error from Harding County. Still a 2-point ball game. The Lady Ranchers have been able to set up their offense with more efficiency, but serve receive, as we see right there after an ace from Izzy O'Donnell, and serving from the service line has been issues for Harding County in set 2. Here is another great serve that was dug up by Harding County. It's just going to be a free ball over to Lemmon. They'll hit it middle to Dowen. Dowen couldn't get her momentum into it. Now outside, McCann hits it over. Free ball attempt by Lemmon. Here comes the middle blocker, Patton. Patton just tips her right over, and it falls off of a Cowgirl, and it's back to a 2-point lead. Lemmon, after starting off ahead in set number 1, they haven't been able to climb past a 2-point deficit, as Camry Patton on to serve. Hitting it over that time is Sheely, and now back over to Lemmon. Sheely again. She is able to hit it over the block, and it falls right in front of Patton for now a 1-point deficit for the Cowgirls. Jordan Cone on to serve. High serve, that's easily dug up by Harding County. Here comes the other Patton on the attack, dug up by Lemmon. Sheely, she has her attempt dug up by the libero Vining. Now hitting it over to the other side. A lot of hitters on this Harding County squad. Macy Wendt being one of them. and she gets the kill. Again, thank you for joining us here on KDSJ. KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV here in Faith for the Region 8B Finals. Here comes Odenbaugh with a tip right over the block. A great attempt, a great job that time by Harding County Crago to dig up that ball. Another tip by Lemmon, hits it backside. Glynes able to get Lemmon out of rhythm, but they somehow hit over in two. Now the middle blocker that time, Braden Patton on the kill. Just almost a flat-footed hit, but it lands right in the middle of the Lemmon Cowgirl defense, as that middle has been the soft spot for the Cowgirls this set. After just a nice tip try that time by Lemmon, Bryn Odenbaugh able to get the kill. So now a 2-point ball game yet again, as Tamia Maher back to serve. Great serve that time by Maher, and it'll just be a free ball over by Vining. Here's the middle hitter, Dowen. Dowen somehow gets the ball back. Another hit dug up by Harding County. Dowen is swinging for the fences. Now here's the other middle hitter for Lemmon. That is Sydney Maher, and she hits it too long and out of bounds. The defense coming up for Harding County with Braden Patton, the sophomore. Now entering the game is Emerald Page, as Lemmon would probably not like to see her. She's been a menace offensively for the Ranchers. Braden Patton will just tip it back over to Tennant. Now here comes Dowen from the middle hitter. Great hustle that time by Vining to keep that ball in the air. Now here comes Patton. She tips it over. Dowen will tip it over. It's a tipping fest here with the middle blockers. Here comes Patton. Patton gets it dug up at that time by Maher, but there's not another Lemmon Cowgirl to recover, and that's a point for Harding County Ranchers. 4-point ball game now in set number 2. Lemmon fell behind 17-25 in set 1, and needing to keep this one competitive in order to force set 4. After another service error for Harding County, much like we saw in the Harding County Newell game. Whenever Harding County had trouble with their serves, it gave Newell enough momentum to keep it a ball game. And another tough serve by Lemmon, the libero, Gracie Tennant, courtesy of that ace. Lemmon back to a 2-point ball game. Seems like they've been down by 2 this entire set. Tennant puts a hand into it, and I think that one had a better chance of scoring a basket than it did falling inbounds, as she hits that one clear out of the field of play. Now the libero for Harding County, Aspen Vining, a 5'6" senior. And now she hits it out of bounds. So both teams trading points courtesy of service errors. It still says 17-15. I think it should be, thought it should be 17-16. What do I know? Anyway, a block that time by Lemmon. He'll hit it outside. Glynes tips it over to Odenbaugh. It's to the middle. O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets it dug up that time by Page. Here comes Camry Patton. Odenbaugh is able to call her number. Now into the middle to O'Donnell. O'Donnell finds Patert inside the corner, and it's a kill. As the line judge hesitant to call that ball, and then after he could hear about a pin drop in the gym before the line judge called it in, and now Lemmon now to a 1-point ball game. Harding County sits outside to Page. She's been the bright spot for Harding County. Maher hits it over in 3. Hit backside. That is Glynes. Glynes tips it back to libero Tennant. Odenbaugh sits it up for Sydney Maher. She can't quite get her steps down. It's a free ball. Outside Page. Page gets it dug up by Sydney Maher. Set it up backside, and a free ball attempt by Cone. They're going to keep feeding Page. No, this is Camry Patton. Patton just hits it out of bounds. That was right on the line, and we got a tie ball game. Timeout, Harding County. That ball was right on the line. I thought it was going to be in. From our point of view, from the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, but I'm not holding a flag, so my opinion is irrelevant. We will take a 30-second timeout, come back with the conclusion of set 2, where it's 17-all, Harding County with a 1-set lead, as we're back in 30 seconds here on KDSJ and KDSJ-TV.
I own this shop and an electric co-op.
We own this ranch.
And we also own an electric co-op.
I own this house along with electric co-op.
Grand Electric Cooperative is owned by our members.
I own this barbershop and an electric co-op.
Together, we're partners in keeping our corners of South Dakota vibrant. So go ahead and use your energy to own your day.
And right after that timeout, right on cue, and that time number 13, Bryn Odenbaugh, the sophomore with the service ace. Again, a serving and serve receive has been the Achilles here for the Ranchers, and now Lemmon takes their first lead of the set since they took a 1-0 lead. Odenbaugh back to serve again. This time Page able to recover, and it's just going to be a long tip by Page, and it won't get over the net. Now 2-point lead from Lemmon. Not what you want to see after out of Harding County after that timeout. Now Page will take a seat for the Lady Ranchers. In comes Lexi Ralph, outside hitter sophomore. First time we've seen her today, as went with the dig. Set it outside for Glines. Glines cross court, dug up that time by Cone. Now O'Donnell just tipped it right back over. Here comes Camry Patton. That time Lemmon's able to hit it over in 3. Cross court tip, that time dug up by Sydney Maher. Odenbaugh gets it blocked. Right there on the block is Camry Patton. That will break the scoring run for Lemmon. The freshman saw the tip coming and just hits it right back into the face of the Lemmon Cowgirls. And after that overpass, Lemmon gets bailed out, as not able to hit it back over is Alexis McCann from Harding County. And we're out to a 20-18 ball game. Sydney Maher, the senior, back to serve. Lofts that one over. Went with the dig. Here comes Camry Patton. Hits it right to the libero Tennant. O'Donnell can't get it over the net. They'll call it a block, so Lemmon will play on. And just out of rhythm was Lemmon that entire offensive possession. Here comes a Page. Page gets it dug up by Tennant. Outside. Here comes Sheely. Sheely's dug up by the libero, and now on the tip is Camry Patton. So the freshman proving to be the bright spot when the Lady Ranchers need it most. Now back to serve is Alexi Rolfe. Rolfe jump serve, dug up that time by Lemmon, and then right on the tip. No one was paying attention, and that time the setter, Bryn Odenbaugh, able to just sneak it over the net with a dump. Lemmon still to a 2-point lead. Free ball by Harding County. Now here comes Lemmon. Dowen, the blocker, able to find Pater, sneaks it inside the far line, and now it's the largest lead of the game for Lemmon, and Harding County will call another timeout. As the middle hitter, Madison Dowen, leads the team in kills and in blocks. She was able just to sneak it right inside the line, and it is now a 3-point ball game. Harding County was down as many as 5 early in this set, and now they are up by 4. It seems like they just couldn't get out of that 2-point hole, and now they are 3 points a lead from tying this one up at 1 set apiece, as the Lemmon Cowgirls student section are right directly below us with our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Again, great support from both teams here tonight. Great serve that time by O'Donnell. Now here comes Lemmon on offense. Here's Dowen in the middle. Dowen able to find Pater. Hits it right there in front of the libero, Aspen Vining. And Lemmon, they're keeping the scoring run alive. I believe that's a 4-0 run. Excuse me, it's more than that. It's more of a 6-point run for Lemmon. 6-2 run right now for the Cowgirls offensively. As now Lemmon really needing to get this one over. It will fall outside of the antenna. As O'Donnell not able to track that ball down, and as Lemmon was not able to hit it back over inside the antenna in 3, and now it's just a 3-point ball game as Camry Patton to serve. Dump attempt by Lemmon, no good from Odenbaugh. Now here comes the outside, dug up that time by Harding County. Free ball by Wendt. On ball, hit it over to the middle to Dowen. Dowen just tips it back over to Camry Patton. Outside, blocked that time by Faith. Macy Wendt on the attack. Here comes Wendt again with a tip. This time Sheely gets it dug up. Served back to Sheely. Sheely off the block and good, and it's set point for Lemmon. 20-24, the Lemmon Cowgirls. And a tightly contested second set. Two teams set a lot like one another. Now Jordan Cohn hits that one right at the bottom of the net. Back to a 3-point ball game. Again, the 4th time these two teams have met up. Harding County with a 2-1 lead on the season. Last season, these two teams met in the same spot, and it was the Lemmon Cowgirls advancing to the SoDak 16. Here comes Lemmon, now able to hit it over as Harding County. That is Braden Patton hits it over. Now here comes Dowen. Down with the tip. Dug up that time by Vining. Still set point for Lemmon. Great kill that time by the middle hitter, Braden Patton, and it's now a 2-point ball game. Need to win the set by 2, so if this one gets tied up at 24, we'll head to extra points. Craig-O to serve. Keep a note of that Harding County serving. It's been their Achilles here this set. Hits it outside. Great dig that time by Lemmon Gracie Tennant. Now a tip attempt is outside from Lemmon as Kate Sheely can't quite get it in, and now it's going to be a timeout by Lemmon as they see their 4-point lead drop down to 1. 24-23. Again, you need to win by 2, so it's going to be a set points, I believe 3 or 4, for Lemmon. Again, Harding County took set 1 25-17 in a best of 5. So first 1 to 3 set wins will win the match. Again, right after this game, we'll have game number 2 here on KDSJ-TV when the number 1 Faith, the Lady Longhorns, try to make another SoDak 16. But the historically very good Timberlake Panthers, they might have something to say about that. As it's another set point here for Lemmon. Here comes Odenbaugh with the kill. Gets it tipped up by Patton. Now here comes Dowen. Dowen able to have her dug up by Harding County. Free ball by the Ranchers. Now let's see if they can get set up with Dowen. Dowen hits it. Finds Pater. It is in, and Lemmon gets set number 2 after a kill from their leading attacker, the middle blocker, sophomore Madison Dowen. I do keep apologizing if I call her Morgan because I know her older sister. So force of habit. Anyway, after that Madison Dowen kill, it is a 25-23 victory in set number 2 for Lemmon. We'll go to set 3, tied at 1 set apiece. We'll be back in a minute with set number 3 of this Region 8B semifinal match. We'll be back on KDSJ Radio and on KDSJ-TV.
Providing top quality construction services to our local community. We take pride in being a local business with deep roots in the area. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust us to deliver exceptional results on every project. Our team is dedicated to providing personalized service, ensuring your project gets the attention and expertise it deserves.
Check out their website today. Click alliedconstruction.com or find them on Facebook. It's not one, but two great locations in Spearfish to gas up and get what you need on the go. Exit 8 and Exit 14 Speedy Marts offer everything you need so you can get in and get out and get back on the road. Find your favorite snacks and a cold drink, or maybe something fresh from the kitchen or in the cold case. It's all homemade right here. And Exit 8 and Exit 14 offers top-tier fuels from Phillips 66, so you get the most from your transportation. Exit 8 and 14 Speedy Marts in Spearfish. Right off the road, right on the money.
As we are back here in Faith for game number 1 of KDSJ's coverage of the Region 8B semifinals. Game number 1 between the number 2 seed Harding County Lady Rangers and the number 3 seed Lemmon Cowgirls. After set number 2 went to Lemmon after they fell behind by as many as 4 points. They got to a 5-point lead before Harding County stormed back late, but it was a story of service errors and receiving errors for Harding County that gave Lemmon the win, and also great hitting performance from Lemmon as well. As set 3 getting ready to roll here in Faith, as Bryn Odenbaugh will get the party started. And now hitting it over is Braden Patton. She gets it dug up. Now a tip attempt by Izzy O'Donnell. Here comes Harding County on the kill. Great dig by Tamia Maher. And hitting it just in bounds is Lemmon. And they're off to a 1-point lead, 1-0. Thanks to more of our sponsors for giving us this match, including Vilas Pharmacy and Faith, serving Dupree, Faith, Bison, and the entire rural area. As Macy went on the kill, now a free ball attempt by Sydney Maher. Harding County will set up to the back row to Patton. The defenders from Lemmon thought that was rolling out of bounds. Lands just inside the line, and we're tied up at 1 apiece. There's been a lot of good games between these two squads throughout the years. Two rivals in all sports, know each other very well. And again, have played each other 4 times tonight, this season, including tonight's match. After a hit off the block from Lemmon, gives Harding County a 2-point lead, and Lainey Crago on to serve. As now able to hit it over in 3 was Lemmon, but Jordan Cohn couldn't quite get it to fall inside the field of play, and now it's a 2-point lead for the Ranchers. All thanks to great serving from Lainey Crago. And of course, once I brag about her serving, she hits it out of bounds. Coming into the game now for Lemmon, back is Kate Sheely. She'll come in for Tamia Maher, and Sydney Maher back to serve. Dug up by Vining. It's going to hit to the outside to Glines. Glines able to hit it off the chest of Bryn Odenbaugh, and Lemmon couldn't quite get another volleyball player over there to hit it back off the ground, and it's now back to a 2-point lead. As that serve by Macy Wint goes out of bounds. Update the scoreboard here on KDSJ-TV, 4-3. As serving errors has been the problem for Harding County, and there's another one after an ace from Lemmon, tying this game back up at 4. As far as offensive rhythm goes, you got to give the advantage to Harding County, but in the serve-receive portion and the serving, it's pretty much just serving all together. Lemmon has definitely had that advantage, as that's what pretty much won them set number 2. Here's Braden Patton as two girls run into one another for Faith, and the ball bounces off of both of them backwards, and there'll be a point for Harding County. Again, great crowd on deck here for the Region 8B semifinals, as Cone will hit it over for Lemmon, now setting it outside for Emerald Page. She was off to a hot start, and now she's kind of cooled down. Down hits it over in a 3. Now here comes Brayden Patton. Splits it in between the 2 back row defenders, and that's a point for Harding County. As a Brayden Patton, the sophomore, she's able to get a kill. As Camry Patton's also out there on the floor after blocked that time by Madison Dowen. It'll just be a tip over to Jordan Cohn. Here's Dowen in the middle, able to hit it off of Camry Patton, and they'll call 2 hits from Camry Patton off the block, and she tried hitting it back up into the field of play, and a point for the Lemmon Cowgirls. So now back to serve is Jordan Cohn, and she did not get enough of that serve as it lands at the bottom of the net, and a point for Harding County. Now we will see what number 8 Maya Glines will have from the service line. She gets a good serve. That's dug up by Tennant, and Lemmon just will have to hit it over in 3. Served it backside, and hitting it into the net is Alexis McCann. After a tight start from both squads, just a 1-point lead for Harding County as both teams really felt each other out in the first 2 sets. We'll see who starts throwing haymakers after a tip by Harding County. Now here comes Sydney Maher, and it lands right there in front of Macy Went, and we're back to a tie ball game. Back to serve is Tamia Maher, the junior. Serves it over to Went. Now tip back try. Here comes Camry Patton. A great job that time by Sydney Maher. Morgan Dowen off the dump. The middle blocker able to just send it over in 2. And Harding County was not quite ready. And now Lemmon will take their second lead of the 3rd set. No team able to get outside of a 3-point lead this 3rd set. Harding County able to hit it over in 3. Tamia Maher able to save it. And now a free ball attempt from Lemmon. Now here comes Faith. Here's Emerald Page. Great dig that time by Maher. Backside Ownbaugh just has to hit it over. Here's the middle Camry Patton. Blocked by Maher. Lands inside. And the battle of middle blockers between number 11 Madison Dowen and number 10 Camry Patton both lead their teams in kills and blocks respectively. This time Dowen gets the win. 2-point lead for Lemmon. Here's Camry Patton, dug up that time by Maher. Now a dump by Cone. Here comes Harding County. Outside Page gets a great dig by Tennant. Maher able to hit it back row, dug up by Went. McCann able to bounce it off of Dowen's block and down. Now it is a 1-point lead for Lemmon. Emerald Page back to serve. And she hits it into the net. Serving continues to be an issue for the Lady Ranchers, as I don't know how many points they've spotted Lemmon this contest, more than they would like. So we have a yellow card show up for something. I don't quite know why, but I don't know if that'd be a warning on Lemmon. Either way, we're back in action as Dowen serves it over to Harding County. As McCann able to find an open spot here to the close side of the floor. Great awareness that time by Alexis McCann, the senior, showing the experience. Able to find the open spot and just dumps it over to that area for a point. 1-point lead now for Lemmon. After O'Donnell gets it over, and now, that is Ownbach. Maher just hits it over, lofts it back over to Wentz. Wentz able to get it bounced off the block. Here comes Lemmon. And they tried bouncing it, setting it to the weak side. Couldn't quite get it there. And now Braden Patton will hit it out of bounds. Again, service errors has been the issue for Harding County. As whenever they get a little bit of momentum, they hit it into the net, or when Lemmon starts to get some momentum, it usually involves a few aces from the service line. McCann, great job that time by Lemmon's Tamia Maher to keep it inbounds. Now here comes Macy Wentz. She finds a block, stays alive by Harding County, bounces off the net. Now over on the tip. Harding County will just send it back over in 2. Here it comes to the middle. O'Donnell gets it dug up by Harding County. Great rally this time. Here comes McCann, tips it back over. Now here comes Tennant on the second hit, hitting him back over Sydney Maher. Both teams see who gets up their offense set up. Here's Macy Wentz, and she's able to hit it right in front of Tamia Maher, and a point for Harding County. (11-10) ball game on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Both teams tied up at 1 set apiece. As Harding County, they'll set it up for Wentz. Wentz able to kill it off the block and down. And Harding County on a 2-0 scoring run. Makes it 11-all. As Lemmon able to recover after a not so great dig from Lemmon, and now they're on the block for Lemmon. That is number 2, Izzy O'Donnell, and number 26, Sydney Maher, after they blocked Maya Glines at the net. 11-12 ball game. Lemmon just seemed out of rhythm at that time on offense. Here comes Harding County. Off the block was Wentz. Now here comes Lemmon. O'Donnell in the middle, able to just tip it over to Harding County. Now a free ball by Wentz. Dug up that time by Sheely. Sheely with the tip. Vining there on the recovery. It's just a tip fest here in Faith. Here comes Macy Wentz. Wentz able to hit it far and outside and out of bounds. And Lemmon will extend their lead. No, they're going to say it was touched by a Lemmon Cowgirl, so now it's tied up at 12s. Entering the game for Lemmon for the first time, that is Ayla Bauer. And hitting it out of bounds is Harding County. Now back to serve for Lemmon after that service error. That was number 12, Sheely. No, excuse me, that was number 2, O'Donnell. She was there with the dig. Here's Sheely. Sheely gets it, hitting it into the net. They'll say a hitting error on Lemmon. And we're back to a tie ball game. I think the largest lead this set has been 3. Capable of Lemmon. Great serve that time by Harding County. Senior libero Aspen Vining with a laser over the top of the net, and Lemmon not able to track it down. Lemmon takes their first lead since the beginning of this set. 14-13 Ranchers. Here comes Lemmon. There's Sheely on the kill, dug up by Vining. Set over to Page. Page gets it out of bounds. So Emerald Page, after starting off strong, has not had the best of luck on the offensive side. They're going to hit it over to Camry Patton. She'll just tip it on over to Lemmon. Here comes Morgan Dowen. Dowen gets her ball dug up by Vining. Here comes Patton. Patton with a roll shot. Great hustle that time by Odenbach. Backside, here comes Glines. Glines has it blocked at the net, and they'll say hitting error on Harding County. And 4 hits on the Lady Ranchers. So it's back to a 1-point lead for Lemmon. Cone to serve. Harding County will just have to hit it over by Glines, dug up by Tennant. Set over to Dowen. Dowen will hit it to the far outside corner. Vining with the dig. Outside, hitting it into the net is Harding County's Alexi Rolfe. Rolfe, that is. Alexi Rolfe, sophomore, 5'6", outside hitter. Harding County rotates a lot of girls into the game, keeps people fresh, especially what could be a long 5-setter for game number 1. As now here comes the Lady Ranchers, sitting it outside to Rolfe. Rolfe will just tip it over. No, excuse me, that was Page. Now here comes Ayla Bauer, hits it over. Here comes Harding County. And a miscommunication at that time, trying to dig up Camry Patton's kill, as it looked like number 18, Ayla Bauer, and the libero Gracie Tennant both thought that each other were going for the ball. So now it's 15-16 after Bauer had a hard time digging up the serve, able to get it over in 3. Now here comes Emerald Page. Page gets it dug up by Bauer. In the middle for Dowen. Dowen hits it, tips it off the block and in. Madison Dowen able to find open space off the block. 17-15 Cowgirls. Great serve that time by Tamia Bauer. Maher, that is. Here's Sydney Maher. Changes her pace, tips it over to Harding County. And now Page sets it back over to Harding County. Another tip by Dowen. Hit outside to Page. Page will just roll shot it back over to the Cowgirls. And now a free ball attempt from Tamia Maher. Here's back row, Camry Patton. Patton able to just get enough of it, and it lands right in front of Tamia Maher. And a point for Harding County, makes it 16-17 in favor of the Cowgirls. Emerald Page, the senior, back to serve. She's able to get it over. Free ball by Lemmon. Gets the offense set up for McCann. McCann, swing and a miss on hit number 3, and that will go down as a service error, a hitting error. And now Madison Dowen back to serve. Dowen, a sophomore middle hitter, leads the team in kills and in hits. Kills and blocks, that is. Another point for Lemmon, and it looks like Tammy Bruja will call a timeout. 16-19, Cowgirls up in set number 3, as we will take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with the conclusion of set number 3 here in Faith.
This year marks the 50th anniversary of Pillin Optical. Since 1974, Pillin has dedicated its business to serving the community with quality eye care at a great price. The inventory has grown, giving you the widest selection of frames while maintaining the best prices for your family eye care needs. Your family is special, and Pillin Optical wants you to enjoy every minute clearly with them. After all, at Pillin Optical, quality eye care and customer service is the most important thing next to your sight. Pillin Optical, family owned for 50 years, 409 Kansas City Street.
Back after that Harding County timeout. It's a 19-16 ball game on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Again, after the conclusion of this game, we will have our post-game show. Might hear from a player from the winning team, whenever that be Harding County or Lemmon, and set the stage for game number 2 between the Faith Lady Longhorns and the Timberlake Lady Panthers. As hitting it out of bounds from Lemmon was Sydney Maher, making it back to a 2-point game. The standout freshman Camry Patton back to serve for the Ranchers. Dug up by Maher. Here comes O'Donnell. The kill, dug up by Harding County. Here's a Macy Went. Macy Went hits it off the top of the net, bounces back to Harding County. And a hitting error from the Ranchers, Satin Wilson into the game, sophomore at 5'7". She can hit it over the net, and now it's a 3-point ball game. with Bryn Odenbaugh back to serve. Ment with the bump. Now with the hit over was Harding County. Here comes Sydney Maher. Maher gets it blocked back in her face. Point to Ranchers. As the block from Harding County starting to make an impact as Satin Wilson exits the game. Back to serve for Harding County as Lainey Crago, and she gets an ace. For as many service errors Harding County has had on the day, definitely the bright spot from behind the service line. That is the setter, Lainey Crago. She has another good set that is overpassed and then hit into the net by Lemmon. And just like that, Lemmon has found themselves in a 20-20 ball game after that 3-point run from Harding County. As head coach Chelsea Reed, she looks like a timeout, gives a chance to thank some more sponsors, including Buffalo Hardware, Buffalo Ranch Supply, Olson Propane, Olson Fuels, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union. Thank some of our sponsors in the Harding County Faith area. See if we can get an update from the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard about some other games going on across the state. Of course, last game of the regular season for last week of the regular season in Class AA. St. Thomas More, they lead 1-0 over Custer for a spot in the Class A. SoDak 16, Hill City up over Rapid City Christian 1-0. Lemmon out of rhythm that offensive set and will land out of bounds after that free ball. And now Harding County takes a 1-point lead. The serving from Crago has definitely been an impact for Lemmon, and now Lemmon not able to hit it back over in three, as the serving from Lainey Crago is just getting Lemmon all sorts of out of bounds, and that will force Chelsea Reed to take another timeout. So we'll take a quick one as well. 22-20, Ranchers 3 points away from set number 3 as we're back in 30 seconds right here on KDSJ.
Self-made easy with help from Proline Equipment Rentals in Belfouche. Whether you're a full-fledged contractor or just taking care of some jobs around your home, Proline has the equipment you need. Lifts for any job, like scissor lifts, boom lifts, and man lifts, skid steers, trenchers, backhoes, and more. Step inside to find smaller tools for do-it-yourself projects like concrete work, painting, sewer repair, and more. Call 723-7677, click ProlineEquipmentRentals.com, or stop by off North Highway 85 in Belfouche today.
As we're back in action after that Lemmon timeout, Cone hits it over for the Cowgirls. Now here comes Harding County with Macy Wentz. Gets it dug up by Maher. Over to Sydney Maher. Maher off the block and down for Lemmon, and it breaks the 5-0 scoring run. And more importantly, it gets Lainey Crago off the service line for Harding County. As now the Lemmon student section right here in front of us with our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth as they see senior Sydney Maher serving it for Lemmon. Now on the attack is Glines. Unbach will hit it to the rolling shot that time by Izzy O'Donnell. Now here comes Macy Wentz. Wentz hits it out of bounds, and they will get a tip from Lemmon, and now it's a 2-point lead. As Lemmon thought that they had the points, but it actually bounced off of a blocker from the Cowgirls. And now back to serve is the lady who just got that kill, Macy Went. Outside to Sheely. Sheely gets that partially blocked. Now here comes Harding County with Emerald Page. Welcome back, Emerald Page. She was deadly in the beginning of set 1. Hasn't done much in set 2. And now came up big in set 3 as it's now a set point for Harding County. 24-21. Set spike from Sheely. Dug up by Harding County. Here comes middle hitter Patton. Dump over by Lemmon. They'll set it up outside to Emerald Page. Page will hit it long and out of bounds. So the Cowgirls not done yet in set number 3. It's tied 1 apiece. Izzy O'Donnell, the sophomore, back to serve. And a great serve it was, as now sending it over is Sheely. Here's Went on the kill. Great dig that time by Lemmon. And right there on the kill is Sheely. 24-23, and now Tammy Bruja in her 21st season. She's seen plenty of these battles in between the Cowgirls and Ranchers. Calls a timeout. We will keep it right here. Again, coming up on KDSJ Radio tomorrow, we'll have men's college basketball, as we'll have the Far West Texas Showdown, as Black Hill State will travel down to the Lone Star State to take on Texas Tyler at 5 p.m. Steve Ammerman on the call here on KDSJ Radio. And then on Sunday, the men's basketball team will be in action again at 4 p.m. taking on Sewell Ross State. Black Hill State University men's football, they'll take on Adams State at 1 o'clock for Senior Day. That will be on Saturday here on KDSJ Radio. 24-23. Lemmon needs a point in order to extend this match. Great serve by Lemmon. Now setting up the middle to Dowan. Dowan was the closer in set 2. She can do it in set 3. Here comes Harding County on the kill. Hits it into the net and down, as that will go as a hitting error on Braden Patton, and now it is tied 24 apiece. You got to win by 2 in order to take the set. As great serving from Lemmon. O'Donnell has been a problem for Harding County from the service line. Free ball attempt over by Lemmon. Now off the block of Dowan and down as Braden Patton makes up for her hitting error, and it is set point 4, I believe, for Lemmon. Excuse me, for Harding County. 25-24. Craigo to serve. Recovered by Lemmon, and Down will just have to free hit it over. Here comes Harding County, and they will get the setter, Lainey Craigo, in the net. Back tied up at 25. As Lemmon and Harding County adding another classic to the record books. Jordan Cohn to serve. Macy went with the dig. Outside, here's Camry Patton. Patton, she's been hitting that middle of the floor all night, and she finds another kill at that same spot. Set point, I believe number 6 for Harding County. 26-25. Now it's Maya Glines to serve. Great serve. A laser gets over the top of the net, and looks like Lemmon will just have to free hit it over from Gracie Tennant. Middle, Patton off the top of the net. Hits back over to Harding County. Now it'll just be a tip over for Lemmon, dug up by Tennant. Outside, Lemmon able to hit it back over in 3. Now Patton, flat-footed, hits it back over to Lemmon. Over to Sheely. Sheely hits it over. Here comes Harding County, sets it over in 3. Dowan sets it back, and keeping it in bounds as Harding County thought that was going to fly out of bounds. Page free hits it over. Still set point for Harding County. Dowan finds the block. It's still live, and now here comes Harding County. They have to free hit it over after Sheely hits it over for her Lemmon. Now here comes another free hit. Dowan hits it back over. It's just been tipping it back and forth. Now McCann. Dowan tips it. Cohn tips it back over to Harding County. Outside, Page has it dug up by Dowan. Hit outside for Lemmon. Tip try, great dig that time by Lemmon. Now here comes Dowan. Rolling shot, dug up that time by Vining. Still rolling. Great dig that time by Lemmon. Dowan hits it back. Great job by Macy Went to recover, and it's going to be a free ball by Camry Patton. Tennant over the cone, over the Dowan tip, and does it land in bounds? Yes, it does. Lemmon, Madison Dowan, she has been the closer for the Cowgirls. That rally went on forever. It was back and forth. Both teams defensively showing how scrappy they are, and we're tied back again at 26. Here in set 3 at a tie ball game, 1 set apiece. McCann hits back over to Lemmon. Now Owenbach just tips it over. Now here comes Camry Patton. There is Maher there to recover. Maher hits it to the back row. Dug up by Lemmon. And now Harding County, Emerald Page not able to hit it over in 3, and it's set point number 1 for Lemmon. It has been a battle here in set number 3. Set point for Lemmon. Here comes Camry Patton. Great dig that time by Maher. Now Sydney Maher. She'll have to just free ball it over, Vining with the dig. As it glides into the net. That is an error on Harding County. Lemmon with the point. Lemmon with set number 3, 28-26. Wow. After Maya Glines gets caught in the net, that will give Lemmon a 2-1 set lead, and Harding County will now have to try to take set 4 to force set 5. Another classic between the Harding County Lady Ranchers and the Lemmon Cowgirls. We'll be back with set number 4 here after this 1-minute timeout. Glad you're joining us. We're not done yet. You're on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV.
What is it that makes you powerful? It's not only having a voice, but knowing that it's heard, loud and clear. We understand knowledge can change your life, and that energy will continue to power it. And because you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, we're always listening. Because you're more than just a customer, you're a member. And what's more powerful than that?
Powder River Energy, serving Northeast Wyoming since 1946.
A lot of land comes with a lot of work. The new Kubota MX Series has a lot to offer, including the versatility to mow, move hay bales, grade roads, and clear brush and snow. An optional spacious cab to keep you comfortable in any conditions. A front-end loader with excellent loader lift capacity, hydrostatic or gear transmission options, and affordably priced. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. See Butte County Equipment, located on U.S. Highway 212, Belle Fourche, or go online to automotivecompanync.com.
Glad you are joining us here with KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV for the Region 8B semifinals with a chance to go to the SoDak 16 in Class B. As Harding County now falls behind 2-1. They took set 1 25-17, lost set 2 25-23, and then a marathon of a set 3 with Lemmon pulling out the win 28-26. And extra points as we get ready to roll in set 4. I think everyone's still trying to catch their breath here at the Faith Community Center, as that was a living marathon. I got tired just watching it. Harding County with the serve. Now here comes Lemmon with Cone. Cone's able to find the first point for the Cowgirls. Again, they lead 2-1. If the Cowgirls win this set, they will advance to the SoDak 16. Again, third time these two teams have played one another. Actually, they played each other 3 different times. This is game number 4 of the season and the last one. Finding the kill that time as Macy went for Harding County, and we're tied up at 1 apiece. Went on to serve. Has it dug up by Lemmon. Now more Dowen there with the dig. Now here's the middle hitter for Harding County. Blocked twice and now hits it into the net. Lemmon, the middle blocker, Madison Dowen, they're able to get the kill. So now 2-1 in favor of the Cowgirls. Exiting the game for Lemmon is Kate Sheely. Entering the game for Lemmon is Tamia Maher. And Maher's back to serve. Page with the dig. They'll set it over to Patton. Rolling shot that time by Sydney Maher. Setting up in the middle to Braden Padden. Padden will hit that one off the back of the wall and out of bounds. Lemmon starting the game with a 3-1 run. Again, Lemmon had the lead at the start of set 3. They had 6 set points, Harding County did. Lemmon only had 1, and Lemmon took the set. So now 2-3. Dowen, this ball hit back over by Crago. Set outside to Odenbach, and she will hit it out of bounds. And we're tied up at 3. Aspen Vining to serve. Overpass, and the battle at the net between Brendan Odenbach and the middle hitter Camry Padden, and the freshman wins that battle. 4-3, Vining to serve. As it dug up by Maher. Odenbach over to Sydney Maher. Dug up by Wendt. Crago. Padden. Dug up by Maher. Now Sydney Maher will have to free ball it over, and she hits it outside of the antenna. And now a 5-3 lead for Harding County. Again, needing to win this set to force set 5. It was the Cowgirls last year when these two teams met up in the semifinals that advanced to the SoDak 16. Harding County trying to not let history repeat itself after a block on Peyton Rotier from Harding County. First time we've called her name here on KDSJ Sports, as Madison Dowen will be back to serve. As now hitting it over is Camry Padden. Maher will send it way back over to Harding County. Back to Padden. Padden able to find that middle hole again, and gets it in bounds. 6-4 lead now for Lemmon. For Harding County. As Maya Glines, the sophomore, back to a serve. Great dig that time by Gracie Tennant. Lemmon able to control. Odenbach finds a wall put up by number 9 Emerald Page and number 10 Camry Padden. And it's now a 3-point contest for the Ranchers. Maya Glines back to serve. As in set 2, Harding County had a hard time from the service line. They've done a much better job after an ace. As looked like Lemmon was not able to control that serve, and now it's a 4-point ball game. And we have a timeout on the court called by Chelsea Reed and Lemmon. We'll take a quick one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds here with the Region 8B semifinals between Lemmon and Harding County. We'll be back after this short break.
Jake's Collision Repair has built their reputation by offering the highest quality, guaranteed repairs in the area. Satisfied customers return again and again for everything from collision repair to custom paint, glass and windshield, and the best hail repair in the region. They're preferred by most insurance companies and work with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair of Spearfish and Sturgis. Give them a Google today for the best repair on your vehicle, guaranteed.
As we're back here after that Lemmon timeout, and hitting into a wall from Lemmon, Sydney Maher, as she met up with number 10 Camry Padden and Alexis McCann, making it a 9-4 lead for Harding County. Down 2-1, and needing to win this set to force set 5. Here's Harding County over to Page. Page will hit it long and out of bounds. It's been the mistakes for Harding County that has kept Lemmon in the game in a few of these stretches. As, of course, right when I say that, it's a service error by Bren Odenbaugh, making it a 10-5 game. But like I was saying earlier, it's been the mistakes from Harding County at the service line, and also a few hitting errors that kept Lemmon in sets 2 and 3. As that time, Macy went flat-footed, hits it to the back corner, and it's now a 6-point lead, the largest lead since the first set for Harding County. 11-5. Emerald Page doing work from the service line. Maher with the dig. Goes over to Sydney Maher, dug up by Vining. Now Camry Patton. She's not able to hit that one inside the antenna and out of bounds, and that will break the scoring run for Harding County. The senior, Sydney Maher, to serve. It is going to be received by Harding County's Went. Here's Went. Went, cross-court shot, and it will fall in bounds and in. Harding County starting to get a rhythm offensively, something that they haven't had the chance to much this set. Now the freshman Camry Patton back to serve. Again, leads the team in kills. As a great serve that time by Patton made Lemmon out of rhythm. Now here comes Harding County, hitting it through the block. That time is Macy Went, and it looks like we'll have another timeout called by Lemmon. They will be without none the rest of the way. 13-6. I believe it's a 5-0 scoring run for Harding County. As it's a 13-6. Thanks some more of our sponsors, including Granite Automotive, American Colloid, Gold Dust Maverick Steakhouse, Auto Doctor, Butte County Equipment, Low Roofing, Millstone Family Restaurant for giving us our From the Bench podcast. Also want to thank West River Cooperative Telephone Company, Grand Electric, Buffalo Hardware, Olson Propane, Olson Fuels, Buffalo Ranch Supply, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Faith Livestock. As we're back in action here in Faith with set 4 between Harding County and Lemmon, as hitting it off the block is Alexis McCann, and it rolls out of bounds, so that extends the lead now 14-6. I believe this is the largest lead of the entire game at 8. 6-point scoring run. Make that a 7-point scoring run after a hitting error by Lemmon's Izzy O'Donnell. 15-6 now. Lead is 9. And the super talented freshman Camry Patton from the service line, courtesy of this run. Another hitting error from Lemmon. That is Kate Sheely. Lead is 10, and now for Harding County, and Chelsea Reed has already used both of her timeouts. And now hitting a service error from Harding County breaks the scoring run at, I believe, 8. As we're rolling here in Lemmon, as it looked like one of the line judges wanted to call out. The ref didn't see it. They made him play on, and they'll give Lemmon the point. As the Harding County fans not too fond of that call. O'Donnell with the serve. Now a free ball hit over by Harding County. In the middle, Dowen. Dowen hits it off the block. Vining with the dig. Outside, Macy Went. Went able to find pay dirt. She hits it right off of Izzy O'Donnell. And it is a 9-point game again. Harding County from the service line has been excellent this set. As Crago hits it over. Here comes Dowen. Dowen will just tip it across court. Glines, as she will free ball it over to Harding County. As both teams just tipping it back and forth. Here comes Patton. Patton gets it dug up by Odenbach. Sheely has it dug up from Harding County. Now into the block as Macy went. Tip over try by Sheely. Here comes Patton. Flat-footed hits it over to Sheely again. They've been sitting here tough this set is Lemmon. Now finding a block was Harding County, and Crago can't hit it over after the block. Now back to serve as number 1 Jordan Cone. Crago sit over to Patton. Patton able to hit it through the block of Dowen, and it's back to a 9-point lead. Macy Wint, sophomore, back to serve. It's a laser that's not able to be controlled by Ayla Bauer, and it's back to a 10-point ball game. Again, Lemmon able to battle back in set 3 after it was a 28-26 win for Lemmon after they survived 6 set points. But now having a hard time dealing with Harding County in set 4. Glines hits it back row, and off the tip from Patton, hits it back over to Harding County. Here comes Patton, middle blocker, hits it through the block. Lemmon able to recover. There's the libero Tennant on the attack. Now Page hits it over to Lemmon. Outside, Sheely hits it back row. Good job by Wint to recover. Now here comes Patton. Patton off the Madison Dowen block. It is good. It is now 20-9. Harding County being the aggressor from the service line, and now they're just flat hitting through blocks. An ace put on by Harding County as serving from the Lady Ranchers was the Achilles heel early in the contest. It has been the strength of set 4 as now Macy Wint will hit it out of bounds. 11-point ball game. Looks like this one will be going to 5 unless Lemmon can put on quite a scoring run. As Amar with the serve, as it looked like Harding County was just out of rhythm with the free ball attempt over. It goes to the middle to Dowen. Dowen hits it back corner. Vining with the dig. Outside to Page. Page will hit it into the net. Lead is trimmed down to 10. Tamia Maher back to serve for Lemmon. Again, if Lemmon wins this set, they win the match. They got a lot of work to do, down by 10. Back row. Went, hits it over. Now just tipping it behind her bed is Jordan Cone. Backside Glines. Glines hits it off the net and down. And that's a kill for the sophomore, Maya Glines, one of the setters for Harding County. The libero, senior Aspen Vining to serve, and just hits it far. And that'll be another service error for Harding County. Now the sophomore Madison Dowland, the middle hitter, leads the team in blocks and kills. On to serve. She hits it clear to the back row. Vining able to get her body behind it. Now it'll just be a tip over by Patton. Tip try over by O'Donnell. Set outside to Page. Page able to hit through the block and down. 23-12, Harding County. So now we have a few substitutions. Exiting the game is Lainey Crago. Entering the game is number 14, Alexis McCann. 11-point game. 2 points away for Harding County to take set 4 and force set 5. Hit to the middle, Patton. Able to strike it off of Maher. Now Sydney Maher will recover and free ball it over in 3. Outside, here comes Page. Page off the block. Harding County is swinging hard through the block here in set 4. And a bad set that time by Lemmon makes it set point for the Ranchers. 24-12. It's Harding County after that long marathon of set 3. They're just hitting through the block strong. And can't quite hit through the net, as hitting it into the net is Maya Glines. You can hit through 4 hands, 2 sets of them, but you can't quite hit through a woven net. 24-13, set point number 2 for Harding County. Went. Tip over, dug up by Maher. Set over to Sydney Maher. Maher hits it off the block. And a great job by Went to recover. Free ball attempt over by Lemmon. They'll just tip it over in 2. Here comes Harding County. Set back side to McCann. McCann hits it off the block and down. We're going to set 5. Alexis McCann had a few hitting errors early in the contest. She's able to hit through the block. And that set was all Harding County, 25-13. As we'll head to set 5, there'll be a race to 15 for this final set. And don't go away, we got a great finish coming up with a chance to go to the SoDak 16 as we head to the 5th and final set here in Faith. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout here on KDSJ Radio and on KDSJ-TV.
Sharing the good news, feeding the world, or connecting you with anyone, anytime you need. That's what we do at West River Cooperative Telephone Company. Over the past 70 years, we've grown and evolved, but our mission has always been the same. We're here to bring you together, no matter the distance.
At Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we are here to help you make your comeback. Our team is standing by to diagnose and treat your injury with some of the most advanced treatment options available and same-day appointments. Monument Health practitioners work closely with our therapists and physicians in communities throughout the Black Hills, with locations in Rapid City and Spearfish. Visit monument.health/orthopedics for more information. That's monument.health/orthopedics for more information.
Glad you're joining us here with KDSJ Radio 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also streaming online at KDSJ980.com. And also, if you're watching it, this is a great game between two Little Morrow Conference rivals in Harding County and in Faith on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. We're heading to set 5. It's a race to 15. First one to get to 15 or win by 2 if we're tied up at 13 or 14. Gets to go to the Class B SoDak 16. These two teams met a year ago at the same spot in the bracket for a chance to go to the same SoDak 16 a year ago, and it was the Lemmon Cowgirls prevailing in that contest. As Harding County took set 1 25-15, Lemmon took set 2 25-23, and a marathon of set 3. It was Lemmon taking that one 28-26, and then just moments ago as the Ranchers taking set 4 25-13 after a dominant hitting performance from the Ranchers. Here we go, set 5, race to 15. Lainey Crago gets us started. Dug up by Dowen. Over to Odenbach. That will be dug up by Patton. Glines able to tip it over the middle. Great job by the libero to dig it up. Now here comes Sheely. Sheely hits it off the ground. Great attempt by that time by Harding County to keep it alive. Dowen will just tip it over to Glines. Crago hits it back row to Wentz, and Wentz will hit it into the net. As Harding County had a hard time getting hits to fall here in the middle sets of this game. And then they said nuh-uh in set 4 and hit it through every block in sight. They were able to serve very well as well, and that's what gave them the win. Dowen hits it out of bounds, and it will be tied up at 1 apiece. Again, this is a race to 15. Not 25, we'll just go to 15. Now Wentz to serve. Dug up that time by the libero. Tennant, now down, will tip it over in 3. Crago set it up outside to Page. Emerald Page hits it out of bounds. A no tip, point for the Cowgirls. As Emerald Page, she was an early candidate for our Superior Performer, brought to you by Superior Auto. In set 1, struggled in set 2, and a Dowen hits it into the net. Tied up at 2 apiece. Aspen Vining, the senior for Harding County, is now on to serve. And Lemmon able to recover, but it'll just be a free ball by Maher. Crago sets it up in the middle to Camry Patton. Dug up by Maher. Here comes a tip over by O'Donnell. They're going to hit it outside to Glines. Glines able to hit it off the block and inside the far outside corner and down. And the Ranchers take a 1-point lead. The Ranchers a fifth of a way there. Vining back to serve. And it is a rocket that will go off of Maher. And an ace for Vining. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor by Lemmon. We will take a quick 30-second timeout as we just start set 5 and a chance to go to the SoDak 16 between Lemmon and Hardin County. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
For over 20 years, there's been a better alternative for car repair in Spearfish and the Northern Black Hills. It's Auto Doctor, with their 2 ASC certified mechanics who each have over 40 years of experience and their state-of-the-art facility. They'll treat your vehicle like it's theirs. From mechanical repairs, brakes, alignments, tires, AC work, and more, Auto Doctor also provides advanced diagnostics. From Audis to Volkswagens, if your car is ill, we're the pill. Auto Doctor off Exit 14 Heritage Drive, Spearfish.
And we're back after that Lemmon Cowgirl timeout. It is a 4-2 game and another tough serve by Aspen Vining. He gets another ace for Hardin County. As the service line was the kryptonite to Hardin County in the middle of this game, and now they're starting to turn into their strength. As miscommunication by Hardin County, they're just able to get it over in 3. Good hustle there by the Lady Ranchers. Now here comes Maher. Maher able to find Paydirt as she gets a kill. Cuts the lead back to 2. As Hardin County trying to make their first SoDak 16 since 2019. They had a chance last year, but the Lemmon Cowgirls spoiled their season at the same spot in the bracket at the Region 8B semifinals. O'Donnell has it dug up by Wentz. Here's Page. Page, Tennett's there for the dig. Maher able to find the inside corner, and that's a point for Sydney Maher, the middle blocker, senior, trying to avoid making this her last volleyball game in the blue and white. A lofty serve by Odenbach. And now cross-court shot dug up by Odenbach again. O'Donnell, rolling shot dug up by Page. Here comes Page on the kill, gets it blocked. Hits it back to Wentz. Wentz keeps it alive, and Patton will free ball it back over to Lemmon. Here comes Maher. Maher on the tip. Wentz there to recover. Excuse me, that's Crago. There's Page. As Odenbach will hit it back over in 1. And here's a kill attempt. Great job that time by Odenbach to recover. And it'll go off the ceiling. Great awareness by Sydney Maher to hit it over in 3. Here comes Patton. Patton gets it dug up by Tamia Maher. Here's Sydney Maher. Maher hits it into the block. It stays alive by Hardin County. Outside to Page. Page able to find the middle of the court and down. Emerald Page started off this game strong in set 1. Was quiet through set 2 and set 3. Started to come alive in set 4, and now she's making an impact in set 5. 6-4, Hardin County. It's a race to 15. Lemmon on offense here. Here comes Cone. Cone hits it over to Hardin County. Now here comes Page. Page cross-court shot dug up by Maher. Here's Sydney Maher. Maher with the tip, and it goes over the block and falls down. Camry Patton couldn't catch up to it in time, and we're now back to a 1-point ball game. I have a sneaky feeling we're going to be in for a great finish. Sydney Maher back to serve, as that will fly out of bounds. So now the serving errors for Hardin County, for Lemmon, starting to creep back into this 5th set. Here's a Page to serve. Gets it over the net. Sheely there to overset it, and it is hit right into the arms and right into the block of Camry Patton. She sends it right back over to Lemmon. 3-point lead for the Ranchers. They are 7 points away from taking the match. Page Has it dug up by Tennant. Now Cone tips it over to Harding County. Went with a laser, gets it dug up by Tennant. And now over to the middle blocker, O'Donnell able to hit it over. Outside to McCann. McCann, cross court, dug up by Odenbach. O'Donnell, rolling shot. Padden with the block, couldn't quite get it to fall. Now here comes Wentz. Wentz into the block, and they will call both teams into the net. We will replay the point. Kind of a rare instance there. You don't see that a lot in the sport of volleyball, but both girls ran into the net, so no point. We'll redo that rally. As Tennant will hit it over. Lemmon looked like they were just out of rhythm that time on offense. Miscommunication. Here's Padden. Padden off the block. And Lemmon able to send it over in two. Great hustle by the Cowgirls. Now here comes Macy Wentz. Wentz has it dug up by Sheely. Over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell off the block. Gets it dug up by Vining. Outside, here comes Wentz again. She hits it into the net. Back to a 2-point ball game. As entering the game, the closer for Lemmon. Well, she's been in this contest, the middle blocker, Madison Dowen, excuse me. Now Lemmon on offense. Here's Dowen, and she is able to just get it dug up by Vining. Here's Wentz. Dowen looked like it was a miscommunication, as it looked like Dowen and Sheely both started going for the ball, then they both backed off, and then the ball lands into the arms of Dowen, who then hits it out of bounds. Now Camry Padden. Nice serve, dug up by Lemmon. Bach to the outside, and it's too far into the net. 4 hits, and now it's a 4-point lead, and we got the second timeout called by Chelsea Reed. Good finish coming in this one. Don't go away, as after this game, we'll have our post-game show where we might get to hear from a volleyball player from the winning squad. Talk about the performance and also set the stage for our game 2 between Timberlake and Faith. It's 10-6 right now in this contest. Harding County took set 1, 25-17. Then Lemmon battled back in set 2, 25-23. And a marathon of set 3, it was Lemmon Cowgirls 28-26. And last set, it was Harding County 25-13 through some dominant hitting and great serving, courtesy of Lainey Crago in set 4, also from Macy Went. So after that timeout by Lemmon, it is a 4-point ball game. Harding County 5 points away from the win. And it is the superstar freshman Camry Padden back to serve. It's dug up by Lemmon. Now here comes a Dowen. Dowen will hit it back over, dug up by Glines. Set by Padden. Now Wentz will hit it into the net. So now just a 3-point lead. Lemmon has battled back from long scoring rallies before. In fact, in set 3, they survived 6 set points total and ended up taking a set 3. After a dangerous serve by Cone, able to get it over the net. Free ball attempt from McCann is too far to the outside, and now it's a 2-0 scoring one for Lemmon. Again, they've been able to be resilient in this ball game. There's 2 teams, both very scrappy on the defensive side. Built a lot the same, with a lot of speed and then some big middles. And that time, Padden, great hustle that time by the libero, and Lemmon's able to hit it over in 3. Now here comes Harding County. Here comes a Wentz. Wentz goes out of bounds. It's now a 3-0 scoring run. Lemmon's back to within 1. As Macy Wentz hits it to the back row. Good awareness that time by Gracie Tennant, the libero, able to duck her head and make the ball roll out of bounds. Back row to Wentz, dug up by Tennant. She's coming up big defensively for the Cowgirls. Sheely has it dug up by Wentz. Tip over to the middle. Here's McCann. McCann cross court. No, Cowgirls able to catch up to it. McCann gets a kill. Breaks the 3-0 scoring run, and now the Ranchers 4 points away from the win. And the dangerous Lainey Crago from the service lines back to serve. This one's dug up by Lemmon. Now Lemmon able to hit it over in 3. Here comes Went. Went has it dug up by Lemmon. Now off the block is Sheely in the middle for Patton. Set up, here's Sheely again. Back row dug up by Page. Here's Went. Went has it dug up by Lemmon. Here's a Dowen. Dug up by Vining. Another good rally between the two squads. Great hustle that time by Tennant after a dump from Camry Patton, but she hits it out of bounds. 12-9, back to a 3-point lead. Lainey Crego back to serve. And it is short. Great job by Dowen to dig it up. Now here comes Odenbach. Went with the dig. Crego with the set. Patton with the kill, dug up by Lemmon. Back row, and hitting the antenna is Lemmon, and that is Sheely. It is now 13-9. 2 points away from Harding County making their first SoDak 16 since 2018. And an ace from Crego. It is set point, match point. As serving, it was an issue for Harding County earlier in the match, and see if they can use the serving of Lainey Crego to put this one away. Match point. Dowen with the dig. Outside, here's the kill by Owenbach, dug up by Harding County. Outside, here comes the kill that time by Harding County. It is down, and it is game, set, match. Harding County and a classic 5-setter, and the Harding County Ranchers defeat the Lemmon Cowgirls 15-9 to claim a spot in the Class B SoDak 16. Thank you for joining us for an instant classic here on KDSJ Radio and KDSJ-TV. 15-9, Harding County. They were able to win the final 2 sets and come out with the win, as they will advance to their first SoDak 16 since 2008. They avenged their loss from last season's loss to Lemmon in the semifinals. And Harding County, in their 4th time playing Lemmon, they get the win as the Ranchers head over to the student section, as the Lemmon Cowgirls, their season will come to an end at 15-13. The Ranchers improved to 27-8 heading into the SoDak 16. We'll take a break. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll see if we can possibly hear from one of the Harding County Ranchers, see who gets to come up here with our postgame show. Look at our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, and get ready to set the stage for game number 2 between Faith and Timberlake. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout, as pictures are starting to be taken here on the court, as we'll be back in 2 minutes with our postgame show here on KDSJ and KDSJ-TV.
The Goldust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Goldust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting goldustdeadwood.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jet Rogers at Peak Family Chiropractic and Sports Performance. We all take different paths in life. That's why we utilize multiple different treatments here at Peak. Our main treatment is our high-level chiropractic adjustment, but we also emphasize the use of cupping, scraping, vibration massage, trigger point therapy, and active care to promote movement, strength, mobility, and most of all, pain relief. Why travel to multiple locations when you can have total wellness under one roof? Stop in today, and let's get you to your peak.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base Sports Nutrition Program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
As we're back here with the post-game show, as all of the fans from both teams out on the court, as looks like the Faith Athletic Director is trying to clear off the court. As we still got another game here. We got number 1 seed Faith taking on number 4 seed Timberlake as we've reached the post-game show. Final score 3-2 and another classic between these two rivals that it was Harding County prevailing and advancing to the SoDak 16 for the first time since 2018 as they won set 1 over the Lemmon Cowgirls 25-17 and then Lemmon came back to win sets 2 and 3 25-23 and 28-26 for Harding County battled back to win 25-13 in set 4 and 15-9 in set 5. As looks like both squads are out on the court, and it looks like there's 5 minutes on the court as well. As don't know if we have a Harding County rancher coming up to talk to us in the post-game show. We'll see after we have a quick break. But we will actually take that quick break right now. Take a look at our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard after this 2-minute timeout. And see who our player of the game is for this contest between Harding County and Faith. Let's thank a few of our sponsors as well. Harding County and Lemmon, including our matchup menu brought to you by South Dakota Beef Logic. We laid the foundation of this matchup in the pregame show brought to you by Heinzerling Concrete. Also want to thank our scoreboard brought to you by Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. 644 West Jackson in Spearfish. Call 644-7773 or see them at junix.com. Also, if you missed any of the action, you can hear every game anytime. Just look for the podcast at KDSJ-980.com. And for video archives and the view live sports broadcast, subscribe to KDSJ-TV on YouTube and follow KDSJ Radio on Facebook. Anyway, we'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, and preview the next matchup here at the Region 8B semifinals between Timberlake and Faith. That's all coming up as we go through our postgame show. Harding County advances to the SoDak 16, beating the Lemmon Cowgirls 3-2. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of ton. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
As we are back here in Faith after the conclusion of an instant classic here between Lemmon and Harding County, as we've hit our post-game show. Before we get to our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, I got a host of Lady Ranchers up here with the post-game show, starting off with our superior performer of the game, brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions. Freshman middle hitter Camry Patton joins us in our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Anyways, Camry, welcome to the booth, and that was a marathon. That was one of the best volleyball games I've seen in a little bit, and quite a while actually. How are you guys able to just rebound after sets 2 and 3?
We just stay together as a team, and coach really helps us a lot on the sidelines, and once we get our energy going, we play a lot more aggressive and better as a team.
This is the first SoDak 16 qualification, according to my notes, that Harding County has made since 2018. So how does it feel to finally break through, get past the Lemmon Cowgirls as they beat you guys last year at the same spot? How does it feel to avenge that loss and move on to the SoDak 16?
Feels great. Couldn't have done it with a better group of girls.
You're just a freshman on this volleyball squad this year, and you've led the team in kills the entire season. You lead the team in blocks, and again, you're just a freshman on a very young Harding County squad. So how does it feel to have this much success early in your career?
Feels really good. Also to know that we worked for it every day in practice, and everyone puts in the same amount of effort, freshmen through seniors.
That is awesome. Anyway, thank you for joining us here in the broadcast booth, and get to a few more of these ranchers. And good luck in the SoDak 16. We look forward to following you guys next week, and hopefully you can punch that ticket over to state.
Thank you very much, sir.
As that was our superior performer, brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Call 605-642-9111 or see their inventory online at superiorauto.com. Camry Patton, the freshman, joined us here on KDSJ Radio. As we will hand it over to another Harding County Ranchers. We still got a few more left to go. This time we will have a senior setter, Lainey Crago, join us in our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. As I just asked this question to your superstar freshman a second ago, but you guys lost at the same spot last year against the same Lemmon Cowgirls. How does it feel to come back and avenge that loss during your senior season?
Really good. We wanted it really, really bad last year, so it felt good to come back and actually get it this time. We worked really, really hard for it.
As you guys, again, fell short to Lemmon last year, was there a little bit of a added motivation when you saw that Lemmon was number 3 in the bracket and you guys are 2, so knowing if you guys both won, you would have been playing each other at the same spot like you guys were last year?
Yeah, we saw it coming, so it was good to prepare, and we knew we could get it. It was well within our reach.
As you guys in the middle of the game, serving was not quite your bright spot, had a few service errors, and they kept Lemmon in the game, but then in sets 4 and 5, you guys were a menace from behind the service line. So was there just a change mentally, or how are you guys able to just flip that switch and turn what was a liability into pretty much the closer in the contest?
I think it really put our head in the game a little more, realizing how close they were, and we all focused in really well and just got the ball in the court, and that was what was important for this game.
You're a senior on this year's squad, so how does it feel to be ending off your senior campaign, heading to the SoDak 16, and the impact you're going to leave on not just this program, but the entire town of Buffalo as a whole?
It feels really good, and I think that the one thing that I would like to leave with this team is like hard work can get you anywhere regardless of who's on your team or anything. Hard work is what's going to put you in the SoDak 16 game, and I think that our team worked really hard to get where we are.
The SoDak 16 is where you guys are headed next after an instant classic with Lemmon. Anyways, Lainey Craigo, thank you for joining us here with our post-game show, and look forward to seeing you guys here next week in the SoDak 16.
Yes, thank you.
As that was senior setter for Hardin County, Lady Lainey Craigo. Entering now the booth now. Like I said, we got a host of ranchers, and we're getting through all of them. Enter Alexis McCann, the senior, another senior. She now joins us with our post-game show. Same question to you, Alexis. Your senior season, lost these same Lemmon Cowgirls last season, able to come back, avenge the loss. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. The second we knew that we would be right back here in Faith playing Lemmon, we knew that we were going to win. We had to win. It was just revenge from last year.
It's got to have that extra sweet taste to knock off the Cowgirls after they did the same thing to you guys just a year ago. First time the Hardin County has made the SoDak 16 since 2018. How does it feel to leave that sort of impact on this year's season?
It feels so good. I'm so happy to be on a team like this. We're all so close. We're all such good friends in the gym and outside of the gym, and it just feels great.
What are you most looking forward to playing in this SoDak 16 game that Buffalo has not seen in quite a while?
The experience. We don't play East River teams ever. We always stay West River even in tournaments. So it'll be good to get over there and play some of those teams.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us with our post-game show, and looking forward to seeing you guys in the SoDak 16.
Thank you.
As that was senior Alexis McCann. We're going to keep her rolling right along. We're going to now send in Emery Page, the outside hitter. Another senior joins us in our broadcast booth. Anyways, Emerald Page. But anyways, Emerald, you were on fire at the beginning of that game. Really swung the momentum to your guys' side early in set one, and then you came up big in set four when you guys really ran away with it. Just talk about the determination and just the mental toughness that your squad had in this game and sets coming back from sets 2 and 3.
I have struggled with mental toughness in the past, and I feel like this year I really got it down. I am able to come out of my little rut and perform well after I've been doing not so well, and so I think mental toughness is the most important thing in the game of volleyball.
You guys definitely showed it, especially that marathon in the set 3 when you guys couldn't overcome 6 set points, but then in set 4 you guys said enough is enough and just hammered the Cowgirls. And that momentum carried over into set 5. You're a senior as well. How does it feel to leave this impact on the program heading to the first SoDak 16 since 2018?
I am so excited. I cannot wait to get there, and I can't wait to see what we do. I really hope that I've made an impression on this team and show them what it takes and what hard work can do.
What is special about this year's team compared to teams in the past?
We are so close. We're all very good friends, and we keep each other up. And no matter how bad or how good any of us are doing, we're always very encouraging. And I think that helps a lot, keeping us together.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on this win. Enjoy it. And look forward to seeing you guys in the SoDak 16.
Thank you.
As that was a senior Emerald Page. Whew! Final Hardin County rancher joining us in our post-game show. One of the defensive leader of this rancher squad. That's Aspen Vining, the senior. She joins us with our post-game show. Same question I asked your senior classmates. Same question when I ask you. How does it feel to avenge that loss versus Lemmon and move on to the first SoDak 16 that Hardin County has seen since 2018?
It feels real good to finally beat them to go to the Sweet 16 since we lost last year. I think we were all coming into it. They weren't going to beat us. You know, we really had that aggressive mindset.
Aggressive mindset, that's something that your head coach really accredits to, as well as your team's success, and also being scrappy, as you guys were all over the court on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, you guys have done that really the entire season. It seemed like in this game when two teams that look to be built a lot the same, and you guys just simply used your hustle and determination to get it done. How does it feel? What does it feel to be that scrappy and really impact the game on the defensive side?
It feels like real good because when you win a long rally, it really brings your team up and more energy and everything.
Yeah, there was a lot of long rallies in that game. Especially I see bruises all over your legs and the whole 9 yards. You were flying all over the court, and just how important or how much pride do you take in the defensive side of the ball, personally and as a team?
A lot. I've had this spot for 3 years, and I've worked really hard at it. And you'd be surprised what you get to when you just go after it.
Hard work does pay off. And finally, again, I asked the same question to all your teammates, but same thing to you. What are you looking forward to with this SoDak 16 contest?
Just going out there and giving it our all.
Awesome. Well, defense, that's going to be big in the SoDak 16 game, playing whatever East River squad or pretty much whoever you play. But if you guys have that defensive performance tonight, you'll have a chance. So,
yep.
Anyways, thank you for joining us with our post-game show, and good luck the rest of the season. As that was Aspen Vining, the senior libero for Hardin County. We will take a break, because I need one. Come back with our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, and also go on to our Jake's Collision Repair pregame show, previewing the Faith Lady Longhorns and the Timberlake Panthers. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
Drive it on to victory with the Granite Home Team. At Granite Automotive, making all the right moves and scoring points for a better customer experience is a true team effort. From sales to finance, showroom to service, every Granite Home Team member has a role to play and a job to perform to make sure your next buying experience is your best buying experience. Enthusiastically on your side. Drive Granite. Go team. Go Granite. Buick, Nissan, GMC. Rapid City. Click drivegranite.com.